Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before we start, I just want to give you some background that you are looking at the first video I've ever made. I'm a BDO console player and have been playing for 2 years. Today is about sharing my past experience in 23 billion worth of crate trading, which has stopped for about 2 months. If you're interested in trading but never tried yourself, hopefully this video can give you a feeling of crate trading in 2022. As I said, this is my first video. If I missed something, please leave me a comment down below. If you like my video, please also let me know by clicking the like and subscribe button. Okay, let's get started. So trading is a relative endgame life skill in my opinion. Your trade level helps you to increase your bargain bonus by 0.5% each level, and there's no mastery for trading at the moment. Starting at beginner 1 with a trading default bargaining bonus at 5%, all the way up to Guru 1 trading at 45.5%. So 45.5% may not sound a lot, but roughly saying if you turn in 10 billion worth trade crates, your trading bargaining bonus can give you extra 4.5 billion passively. So this is not a small amount of money, 4.5 billion for lots of players, but it's a passive income. But on the other hand, trading is also very difficult to level up, which I'll show you later in this video. Another reason why trading is an endgame life skill is because it requires a large amount of contribution points. The shortest route alone will cost you 55 contribution points to simply connect Grana and Valencia City, and you'll still need extra CPs to set up your worker lodging and workshops. So realistically saying, you should only start trading when you have 100 spare CP at hand. Currently, I'm at Alejandro Farm next to Haydao City to prepare my crate trading. Getting a life skill buff is not the first step to turning your crates. Here, I would like to highlight waiting as always the first step. What you should wait for is a special life skill event that can give you all life skill EXP bonus, like this GM buff I received, which is during a special Friday GM buff event. This buff gives me an extra life skill EXP bonus for 10% for 3 hours. Another special buff I'm going to show you in this video is a tulip event buff. This is also a special event at the same time with the GM buff events. So I'm actually quite lucky to get 2 events at the same time, and both events gives out EXP bonus for life skill. So this buff is given by the material bundle in Haydao. So I'm going to show you right now. So now you can see I have an event buff, Flavino's Blossom, gives 10% bonus in life skill EXP, and I have the GM buff as the first one, and the second one Seafood Crown Meal for extra 10% life skill EXP. So in total, for owning these 3 buffs, I already received 30% trades EXP bonus. I'll show you later about other buffs for trading once I started turning in the crates, because I don't want to waste the buff's duration for travel. So now I've got these 2 special events buff ready. Next thing I'm going to do is to get the Artisan 2 desert buff. This video I'll not go over the details of Artisan 2 desert buff, simply saying it is an essential buff for crate trading. and you can only get this buff after you reached Artisan 2 trading level. Another useful item for trading is the Archaeologist map. So this one is not essential, it's just an luxury bonus because it's a treasure item. You have to spend quite a bit hours to get this item. So what it does is you can be teleported from the desert to Valencia City to turn in the crates after you get the Artisan 2 desert buff, and then within 30 minutes you can teleport back from Valencia City to the desert point where you get teleported at the beginning. Then you can head back to Sangrain Bazaar and then auto path to other cities. So it basically saves your travel time between Pilgrim Sanctum sharing and Valencia City twice. If you don't have a dream horse, the walking time is about 5 minutes from sharing to Valencia City, and usually you will still have the rest life skill EXP buff when you're heading back. So it saves you 10 minutes manual walking time and 5 minutes luxury buffs. While I'm traveling, another thing we can talk about is transportation methods. Well, there are two methods to transport your crates to Valencia City. The first one is stacking all crates on your horse, and then ride it to Sangrain Bazaar, and then manually ride through the desert. I don't suggest this method in 2022. Not only you may be killed by PvP players while transporting your crates, but also you waste your time on travel. And the third reason is you can only stack on your horse roughly 6,500 crates each time, so you have to travel multiple times if you have a large amount of crates. I suggest using the system Trade Wagon to transport your crates. It can transport about 1,000 crates each time and takes about 4 hours at a cost of $3,000 for each crate. Using this method, I actually transport all my crates from Granada to Valencia City. Though I spent some money in transportation, by the time I saved created more income, for example by AFK processing. But please note, as it has a 4 hours transport time before you can transport another batch, you have to remember to use this function. If you forget, you actually waste time or 4 hours cooldown. For my own schedule, I can usually transport 2 to 3 batches each day. So now I'm in Antilova, and I realize I forget a very important life skill buff, which is the sealed life skill book. It gives 50% life skill EXP bonus, and I'm trying to figure out whether I have something as a substitute. I'm searching my inbox to see whether I have a scroll, and luckily I got a scroll in the inbox, so I can use this time. Otherwise I have to ride all the way back to Glitch to pick up in the garage storage keeper to pick up the life skill book, and then come back again, and the time wasted plus the life skill, currently you can see the life event buff I wasted is a big loss for me. So before you do trading, prepare life skill buffs, pay special attention to make sure you get everything correctly. You don't need to rush, really be very careful, because I've done many trading and it's still a frequent problem for me at the moment. Another buff you are looking at is the GM's Blessing buff. It gives 10% life skill EXP bonus for 1 hour. So this one is not it's not a very rare buff, but is not an event buff nor a normal buff. It usually is a compensation buff, I would say. So during the maintenance, if there is any issues and they will give you a GM compensation box, and then if you open that box, it will give you this GM's blessing buff. So if you're into trading and you want to push up your trading level, I suggest just save these buffs and only use it when you turn in the crates. So another confusing question you may come across is whether this GM blessing buff will overlap with the Friday special GM buff event I mentioned previously. The answer is no, because this Friday event is kind of a special event, and the buff it gives is a separate buff. Although it's from GM, but it's not GM's blessing buff. The name is TGIF buff. I don't know what's the name, what does it stand for, but it's a different buff, so it can stack together. So now we're at Sand Grain Bazaar, and I'm going to change my Doom horse to Unicorn. The reason is other horses than Unicorn will have a debuff, desert travel debuff to reduce the travel speed. So you cannot ride normally in desert. All the horse travel other than Unicorn can only walk. It's not sprint, it just slowly walk on desert. So it actually prolongs the travel time even than walking. So if you walk, it's actually faster than riding a normal horse. An alternative choice other than walking and Unicorn is Camel. So Camel provides a very steady speed for desert travel, and it is slower than you sprint or you run, but it actually is more steady, and overall it should be faster in my opinion than running across the desert. Another useful item for desert travel is a compass. It can help you locate yourself, because in desert you actually lose your location, your pin location, you'll lose it. So without a compass, you may you may waste your time in getting detour and getting back to the right direction, then heading back to Valencia. So I reckon the time is saved from a detour. It's definitely worth the cost of a compass. So I highly suggest to get a compass. And for this video, I actually didn't get a compass because I simply forget it. I'll show you how, without a compass, how I navigate through the desert. So basically what I did is I tried to figure out myself, because based on my current speed and the location of the feature of the terrain, I try to figure out where I am first, and then I'm searching in the map where the location where the angle of sharing to my location, and then I try to angle sharing in my mini-map to point in the right angle, and then just stick to the angle heading towards sharing. And then in the middle, you'll need to use some terrain feature to adjust your direction or adjust your angle. From this video, you can actually see a green color on the desert, which is to my right hand side. So that is a sign when I'm close to sharing. So I actually adjusted my direction towards that angle, and then just right towards the green terrain over there. So now I'm getting the famous desert trading buff from this NPC Samayan, and it is very important to get this buff because it gives 50% revenue bonus from crate trading, and I only spend 100 energy for that, so it's totally worth it. Now I'm double checking I get all my buffs ready, and trading clothes on, metals accessory on, and also pets are in the right category to give life skill EXP bonus. So I'm ready to go, and I'll use archaeology map to teleport to Valencia City. Okay, now we are going to start turning in the crates. So I'm going to do my final check to make sure I didn't left anything. And just quickly to mention another important item, which will help you but is not essential, is the Celestial Horse Calling Horn. So it will teleport your horse at any time, anywhere, as long as you use this item. So for example, if I trade the crates, put my horse and then trade with the trading manager, and then I walk back to the storage keeper, then as long as I use this item, I will summon the horse to the storage keeper, so it saves the time. Okay, now let's start to turn in the first batch of the trading crates I prepared for 2 months. Hopefully you will enjoy this video because I put a lot of effort in that, but as I said, do let me know. It's my first video. If you have any feedback, comments, do let me know so I can improve in the future. If you're interested in more contents from me in life skill, trading, selling, maybe cooking, alchemy, if you're interested, I can still make a separate video for that as well. Alright, let's have a look. So now I'm activating the buffs for turning in the crates. The first one is the completion perfection from your guild skill, and the second skill is merchant's art of persuasion. It's also a guild skill. So both skills together will give you a 5% trading bonus plus a 20% life skill EXP bonus, so 25% trading EXP in total. I'm using a +3 silver embroidered trader's clothes. I am considering whether to use +4, that's a separate topic, but I'm using +3 in this video. And I've got my professional trader's clothes, which is converted by an equipment tailoring coupon. So I got both life skill clothes on and metals accessory on, and I'm activating the rest piece, the final piece of buffs, including draws. So when you turn in your crates, do be very careful. Always remember to bargain with the NPC because it will apply the bargain bonus based on your trade level. When you turn in your crates, I suggest you turn in the junk crates first, which are these low value trading crates. The reason is you want to use those junk crates to push up your trading EXP. Just for example, currently I'm at Master 21 trading. Then I'm going to turn in the junk crates and also lower value crates to get Master 22. And then when I start to do trading at Master 22, it actually gives me a bargain bonus as Master 22 instead of Master 21. which will give me more money for every crate I turn in after Master 22. So special buffs, just give you an idea, include the Warm Sweater, which gives 10% life skill EXP bonus, and Jovan Growling Support Scroll, which gives 20% life skill EXP bonus. So these two buffs are from events, so it's kind of special event buffs. Other buffs include the Extra Life EXP Scroll, 50% EXP bonus, which can be substituted by the Sealed Life Skill Book. And you also need to use the Virtual Drought for 20% life skill EXP bonus, and the Perfume of Sweetness gives 20% life EXP bonus as well. So currently what happened is I forget a life skill 10 buff, so this will give me 10% extra life skill EXP at a very minimum cost. It's quite a mistake I made, because I actually already turned in my first batch junk crate, so I've already lost 10% of the junk crate EXP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly catch up with this 10 buff, and also to just give you an idea of how much revenue I made from this one-time trading turning. So I've already cleared all my inventory to the marketplace, and including the 85 million I've already made from the junk crates. So in total, you can see after I applied all the trading crates, you'll see how much money plus this 85 million, that's the total revenue I'm going to make from this trade turn-in. So another two life skill EXP bonus buff I just want to highlight here is the Lara's Warm Black Tea. So this is one of them, and it will give you 30% life EXP bonus, and it is a regular, it should be a regular item, so you can get it from events, and also you can get from the daily Black Spirits adventure. So if you dice to the right space, you will get a reward from the Black Spirits adventure as the Lara's Black Tea. So this is a regular event, but very effective. And another one I have to say is a bit special is the birthday cake buff. So you will only get this from the anniversary Black Deserts Online anniversary event. Every year they will give out a birthday cake, either is the life skill one or is the combat one. So always save the life skill one, it will give you a life skill bonus quite a bit. I remember is 100% if I am correct. So once you get your buff ready, and then you sort it out what's the crate priority, which crates, junk crates to be turned in first, and basically you are all set to repeat. So the rest process is just repeat the previous one. I get my horse to the storage keeper and then put all the stacks, all the probably maximum 6,500 crates. I remember I heard something like 7,000 crates, depends on the weight of your crates, but you know, for simplicity, just put a 6,000 or 6,500 as the maximum to stack on your horse, and then ride your horse to the trade manager and then bargain, apply bonus, and then sell. So remember, you can only turn in one type of crate every time. The reason is you can only overstack, because you don't put things on your horse normally, you actually overstack your horse. The weight of your crates is much higher than the capacity or weight limit on your horse. So if you overstack, you can only do one type of items, regardless whether it's trading crates or other things, but only one. Okay, so even if you only get 20 items for one category, for one type, you can still only turn in 20 for that trade. So keep that in mind. And the final piece of advice I'll give for turning in the crates is pay special attention when you are very close to the level up point of your trading level. So for example, if I'm at level master 21 with experience of like 97% or 95%, depends on how many crates I'll turn in for the next batch. So if I have a lot of crates, I won't turn them in all at once like I did now. I will just turn in like 500 each batch, 500, and then probably 100 each batch to gradually push up to the point of next level. So you don't want to, how to say, push up from master, for example, master 21 to master 22 by just one click. You want to use only maybe a percentage of those stack to push to level 21 and then end this bargain. Then once you realize you are already at next level, then negotiate again to bargain again to earn revenue at higher mastery level. So if you're still confused with what I'm saying, you're going to see to the end. So I actually pushed up to level 22, and how I did at that time is I just stopped and turning the crates gradually, so you can see the whole process how I did this. So probably you have noticed that trading level goes very slow. So you can see I've already turning many crates this time, but the trading level EXP I gained is quite limited. So I would say roughly after master level trading, I remember it should be around master 6 or 7 or 10, you'll significantly notice the trading level goes very slow after that point. So, and it's not viable from normal trading, even if you do trading every 24/7 every day. You put all your life in BDO trading, but it will still not bring you too far. That's the reason I choose to turn in junk crates and trading crates. It actually saves your time and makes it a more passive experience and more viable for you. So you can still do your normal, daily activities, grinding or other life skills, but just maybe a few months, spend one chance, and to turn your crates and give you extra money. So this is the activity life skill you should do in this way, I feel. Margorial trading is the most profitable trading activity by active trading, but at this stage I would say still not very profitable compared to grinding. So if you got time, if you're a newer player, you got 2 Valak gear, your grinding profit will even higher than master level Margorial trading. So I wouldn't suggest any active trading after master level. I highly suggest you prepare, if you're into trading, prepare your trading crates. Okay, that's enough talking for now. I'll just leave it with the video so you can have a look how I turn in the crates repetitively. And I'll come back later once I already finish all the trading crates to give you a summary. Okay, now we are at the end of this video. So I've finished my trade turning in, and I've already got 22 billion plus the 85 million I've created at the beginning. So in total it's 23 billions revenue from the trading crate turning only. So thanks guys for watching my video. Hopefully this video can give you an idea of crate trading and how trading looks like for endgame. And if you like this video, please let me know, and I'll see you next time.